So I want to ask, you've got your branding, your name, everything you do is the dental Maverick. So kind of how did that name come about? And like, what does it mean to be a dental Maverick?
Okay. Well, it's I remember sitting with my buddy and I was like, I created this course, actually, let me tell you the backstory, how I created this course, and maybe it comes to the name and it helped answer your question. But I've always wanted to be a teacher. Okay. Like when I was younger, like I said, as an early associate, even though I wasn't ready to own my office at those points, after I started this fire of starting my business, I decided that I wanted to work at every type of office. Okay, so I worked in triple booked Medicaid office, and I worked in high volume PPO, and that gave me a good contrast between the offices to understand my strengths and weaknesses. Okay, and so even though at that point I was ramping up to open my office and learning everything, I realized that many offices do things very inefficiently. And I was just observing, and so I knew that when I opened my own office, I would have the ability to control it. So, I've always wanted to be a teacher. And so many years moving forward, I'm a dentist now, I own my own office. I get bored of my office. What I mean is not bored of the work that I do. Like I said, I enjoy work, but the challenge of creating my office and creating what I wanted, I created it very early in my career I own my own office. So I like challenges, like I said. So one of the things I wanted to do is I've always wanted to teach. And so concurrently, I used to run this group in town. We call it Monsterpreneur. It was awesome. I had business people from all sorts of businesses, non-dentists, and we would meet every month. We pay dues, and we do really cool things. And then afterwards, we'd have a drink or something like that, just to hang out. And then from there, we spurred a lot of businesses among each other, and we spurred each other to create new businesses. And one day, I dropped a hint to my group that I was like, I've always wanted to teach. And one of my friends in the group was like, why don't you just do it? They were like, I know you don't work on Fridays, so why don't you just do it then?
What would you recommend for people to be able to do any projects, tasks, jobs, so they can kind of figure out, this is what I'm good at, this is what I'm not, this is what I like, this is what I don't?
Okay, well, certainly I believe varied experiences in life will give you an idea. I mean, if you've never encountered something, if you've never tried it, how do you know if you're good or bad at it? Like I said, when I was younger, I worked, my first job was a very nice fee-for-service office, with a very reputable dentist, and he was a great mentor. He gave me very good information about how that style of practice was. But that's all I knew in my world at that point. And so the moment that I decided to open my own office, I was like, well, how do I know how I want to practice? And so the only way I will know is if I take these sort of jobs that even though I might not like, I'm going to learn from it to see if I'm good at it or bad at it, or see if I enjoy it. I may enjoy this, who knows? And so I took, like I said, a triple book Medicaid office. I mean, I was beat by the end of the day.